Well, welcome everybody to another daily study in our series, Good News for Tough Times. And I'm going to pick up from 1 Peter chapter 2 again, verses 1 to 3. Therefore, laying aside all malice, all deceit, hypocrisy, envy, and all evil speaking, just like newborn babes, desire the pure milk of the word, that you may grow thereby, if indeed you've tasted that the Lord is gracious. So I'm following on from yesterday, where Peter was telling us 5 components that make up a really bad spiritual diet that would make us sick. He tells us to lay them aside and put them away permanently. And today we're going to look at another one of those, and it's that word, hypocrisy. And I don't know about you, but when I hear that word, so it produces this reaction in me. It kind of produces this deep down boo, hiss, pantomime villain sort of response. And we think, well, that's what Jesus said about the Pharisees, and they were the bad guys. So, let's just caricature the whole thing. But Peter is telling us this isn't like a cartoon caricature of Christianity. It's real. And if we're not careful to get it out of our life, it'll make us sick inside. It'll harm our soul. It'll make us less able to cope with tough times and less able to enjoy good times. So how does it make you sick? How does that bad effect come into play? Well, that word hypocrisy, it comes from ancient Greece. And in ancient Greece, they enjoyed their theatre. But often they didn't have a lot of people to make up the whole cast. And they had these casts of loads of people. So people used to play different parts of the play, different characters, and they did that by wearing different masks for each character. For you and me, it describes kind of the behavior where we put on a different face for each person we meet. We do that to be accepted. Sometimes we do it to get what we want. And sometimes we do it to get on and get up in life. And if we keep doing it, we get so used to it, we don't even have to think about it anymore. We don't even notice we're doing it. It becomes part of us. We have all these faces, but none of them are the real us. And maybe you're not even sure who the real you is anymore in those quiet moments when you think about it. And that's not a good place for your soul to thrive. Today, it's hard to avoid living like this. Social media pushes us there. Mainstream media pushes us there. Self-help books to help us get on push us there. They tell us this is the way to get promoted, get accepted, be liked, get forward in life. It's everywhere, and it's doing us no good, and it's doing you no good. And that's why Peter tells us when we put on these masks, not one of them looks like Jesus. We're working against who we really are. We're working against the Holy Spirit in us. We're working against our own interests, and our best life is to be found in looking more and more like Jesus, to live like, act like, look like, react like Jesus. God's best for you is behind the mask. It's to heal and restore and empower your real soul. So I'm just going to pray. Father, I thank you that I don't need to pretend with you. I don't need to put on a show for you or wear a mask. You see me inside, the real me, and you love me anyway. Thank you so much for loving the real me. And I'll be back tomorrow. I'll see you then.